This is music, and this is another box from CD Japan. So I came home from Germany, what, 2 days ago, and this one here was waiting for me at a local pickup point, and so I went and picked it up yesterday. It's a pre-order item from CD Japan, and I don't remember which version of it actually is, because this one came out in lots of different versions and stuff. So I just thought to myself when I learned that this one was about to be released that I want this because it's by an awesome band. So I think I just went and picked one random version of it. So I don't remember which one that was. So let's dig in. So yeah, I've had some busy weeks actually. 2 weeks ago, I was, I guess you could say, on a business trip to Helsinki in Finland. I was there to attend a conference on linguistics. So a conference where linguistics people that research language and stuff come basically from all over the world, and they do talks and present methods that can be used in linguistic research. They present theories, they present, um, actual findings from actual linguistic research. So I was there for what, 5 days, and I had to do a talk too, a presentation, and that went very well. Uh, Presented a paper that I co-authored with another linguist, so that was cool. Now, I noticed on the first day that I was there in Helsinki that a bunch of people were like coughing and blowing their noses and kind of just sniffling. And then I noticed on the second day, a couple of more people were doing that. And on the third day, even more people were doing that. So, yeah, there was some kind of bug kind of circulating among the participants. And on, I think it was day three, there was a massive banquet at the Helsinki City Hall. Really beautiful city, by the way, beautiful building, especially on the inside there in the in this kind of celebratory hall where they do their banquets and stuff. But there were like 400 or 500 people there, and sure enough, I ended up catching that conference bug, that some kind of cold. I don't think it was COVID because the incubation time was way too short. Um, Basically, you started having symptoms a couple of hours later. So I think it was just some kind of nasty cold. Fortunately, I caught it after I had done my presentation, and I was only out of commission, what, for 2 days. Unfortunately, one of them was my journey home. So that was not the most pleasant flight in the world. And then the following day, and then I was back on my feet. So, but yeah, Helsinki, beautiful place, beautiful city, and it's definitely worth just visiting as a tourist. And then, last week I was on another business trip to Osnabrück, Osnabrück in Germany, attending another conference on cognitive linguistics, doing a talk as well, presenting, the findings and the method and all that stuff from that paper that I also, or that we, because it was co-authored, that we also talked about in Helsinki, and that went well too. Almost well, the presentation and the conference and all that stuff went well, but um, on the way home, uh, I went by train, because it was in, it's in northern Germany. It's not too far from Denmark. It's a 7 hour train ride. But on the way home, the train from Osnabrück to Hamburg, where I had to switch trains, was delayed for 15 minutes. And I think those delays are pretty normal in the German railway service. But it meant I missed the connection to Copenhagen from Hamburg. Or rather, I would have, because it turned out that they had just canceled that train ride or train connection or whatever completely because somewhere on the line a bus had exploded and caught fire just under an overpass, just under the railway where my train route was supposed to go through. So instead of that, I bought a coach ticket. So there's a bus or coach that goes from Hamburg to Oslo in Norway, and it goes through Copenhagen. So I just bought a coach ticket. So I went from um, Hamburg to Copenhagen by bus, basically. And it was actually a really pleasant ride. There was nobody sitting next to me, so that helped a lot. And there was a short ferry ride as well, which was a nice change of pace. So I think I actually enjoyed that much better than if I had to just sit down on a train for 5 hours straight. Um, and yeah, so that was, I got home a little bit after midnight. Um, the alternative would have been I would have to just wait around in Hamburg until there was another connection. And it is possible, and there was a recommendation actually that you would catch a train from Hamburg to Neumünster, I think, and then from there another train to a place I haven't even heard of before, and then from there to Lübeck, and then from there to Flensburg. So a lot of switches, and then from Flensburg to Fredericia in Denmark, and then from Fredericia to Copenhagen, and that meant that I would be in Copenhagen at a quarter past one, providing that none of the trains were delayed, and of course that would be impossible. Uh, and I didn't want to go through that, so that's one of the reasons why I just caught the coach or the bus, and it was, like I said, not too bad. Anyways, we're almost, if not more, than 8 minutes into the video, and I have actually managed to open the box. So looks like this, not that much to see in here. So let's pull out the goodies in some bubble wrap there. Just checking. Yeah, so yeah, I've had some busy weeks, a lot of traveling. Um, and I came from a heat wave in Germany. I came right uh, back to Denmark, right into another heat wave. So let us have a look at what is in the box here. Let's start out with this here, because that is, yeah, that's the main item. So there you go. It is indeed the new Love Bites E key. So that is very, very cool. I pre-ordered this one as soon as I learned that it was getting released. So Love Bites is a Japanese power metal band, and I know a lot of people get angry when you call them power metal. Sorry for the jump cut. I just had to cough. Remember the conference bug? I still have some traces of it, but I was back on my feet after 2 days. Anyways, power metal band. I know a lot of people get angry when you call them a power metal band, but genres are actually not absolute entities. So one person's power metal may be another person's straight up heavy metal, and it may be another person's speed metal, and it may be another person's power thrash. So I actually don't really view genres as like set in stone or uniform or absolute or anything like that. We all experience music differently. So I don't think there's any reason to get mad at people for, you know, considering Lovebites to be a power metal band or anything else. They do have a lot of different metal genres in their music, and that's one of the reasons why I like them. But to me, the main style is power metal. They actually have a lot of really thrashy songs too. But anyways, really cool. I am looking forward to listening to this one. And then they also included, see if I can manage everything here without dropping stuff on the floor. They also included this item here, which is a re-recorded version of the original first Love Bites EP. So that is cool as well. I did manage to actually find an original release of the first Love Bites EP right here. This is a re-recorded version, I assume with Fami on bass, but I managed to find a couple of weeks, maybe a couple of months ago, um, an actual copy of the first EP, and I have shown it on this channel, and that one is hard to get your hands on. So let's see what's in here. I think I do remember what's in here, but I'm not certain because, like I said, I don't remember exactly which version I ended up picking up. But there you go, a box of something. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I think I know what this is now. Guess it's a whiskey glass. There you go. Seeing that I don't drink alcohol, I guess I'm gonna have to drink orange juice or out of this. So yeah, believe it or not, I actually don't drink alcohol. So yeah. Okay, what else do we have here? We have Blu-ray. So it's the memorial for the warrior souls. Oh, it looks like it's a live show. Sorry about the jump cut. Another cough I had to do there. So nice. So this one, just to mention some of the songs, this one has Call for Justice, We Are the Resurrection, Judgment Day is on here. Um, My Orion, Rising, Dissonance, Above the Black Sea. Um, there's a drum solo. I'm not a big drum solo fan, but Haruna is a fantastic drummer, so this is probably going to be pretty cool. Stand and Deliver, Shoot 'Em Down is on here. MDO, love that song. The Hammer of Wrath, love that song too. And Under the Red Sky, just to mention some of the songs on here. And this is a fantastic band. Great musicians, great songs they put together. Like I said, I consider them to be a power metal band. It'll probably make a lot of people angry. I don't understand why you would get angry at that. Because like I said, we experience genres and music differently. And last, there's a t-shirt in here. So there you go. A pretty cool set of items. Of course, the centerpiece is this one here, the new Love Bites EP, Love Bites EP 2. I look forward to spinning that and the other re-recorded EP and watching the DVD and drinking orange juice, I guess. And of course, wearing the t-shirts. T-shirts, there's only one, the t-shirt. So there you go. Love Bites, new EP. Awesome stuff. Thanks for watching.